Coming up next, a new semester brings a new policy to UTRGV. Find out how freshmen are preparing for college life. And don't miss out on tips that will help you ace your semester. UTRGV-TV starts now. Welcome back to UTRGV-TV. I'm Cassandra Torres, and from everyone here at the station, we hope that you had a great summer. Last week, our reporters went out on the field to find the news that you need to know for this first week of school. From this week on, students are allowed to carry more than just books in their bags. Beginning August 1st, the Texas Senate activated a new policy affecting Texas universities. Our Karen Gonzalez joins us now from the other side of the studio with more. Karen?
That's right, Casey. This new policy has already started protests across the state. Fall 2016 will be the very first semester that students at UTRGV will be able to carry concealed handguns. According to the university's Handbook of Operation Procedures, the purpose of this policy is to ensure compliance with Section 411.0231, also known as campus carry.
It's required by state law. The state legislature during the last session passed a law that actually allows for concealed carry to be to occur on public universities.
However, not anyone can carry a handgun on campus. There are prerequisites.
Okay, well, first of all, the only ones that will be allowed to carry concealed carry are those that already have a concealed carry permit, and those are issued by the state. You have to go to the Department of Public Safety to get a permit.
The new policy is also very specific with its regulations. It states that all handguns should remain concealed at all times.
If you say concealed, it's gonna be like those really you can conceal 100% from your body. So we're not talking those long rifles, AK-47, AR-15. No, we're just talking with those small calibers like 380, 9mm. Maybe the big one will be the 45 caliber. So it's concealable that you cannot even know that I'm carrying two guns.
Some are excited for the new campus carry, while others are unsure and worried for the security of the students. For UTRGV in Edinburgh, Karen Gonzalez. For more information, visit the Campus Carry website at the UTRGV webpage. I am Karen Gonzalez. Back to you, Casey.
As their children start their college careers, parents may worry about the pressures surrounding underage drinking. By partnering up with Mothers Against Drunk Driving nationwide and UTRGV's police department, parents and faculty members were taught about the way they can inform their child and students about the dangers of driving while intoxicated.
Because we understand that we are a higher education institution, so we think that it's important for us to spread out the word about trying to reduce and hopefully stop underage drinking and driving.
Some of the dangers that people can face while drunk driving are a license suspension, costly fines, jail time, and even death. Parents and staff were not only taught about the law, they were able to listen to first-hand experiences from UTRGV police officers and a member from MAD. For more information, you can check out www.mad.org/ParentsTexas. A new fall semester means a new generation of UTRGV students, and with one of their biggest events, the university is helping ease the transition from high school to college. Our reporter Eric Guerra has the details.
Time to hit those books, sharpen those pencils, and get your note-taking materials ready. For over 4,000 freshmen, the semester started early.
We are honest. We have integrity. We are respectful, and we are Vaquero!
As they pledged their way into UTRGV. The roundup event allowed students to not just revisit the university, but allows vaqueros to see what they will be expecting in their majors.
Vaquero Roundup is designed to spend a day with your college, so they get to meet their professors. They get to meet the student orgs that represent those colleges.
During the summer, school is the last thing on their minds, causing them to forget important details.
It gives them a better review of what the campus looks like. It gives them a fresh perspective right before school starts.
Kicking off the high spirit, students were welcomed by the cheerleaders and the dance team. As the celebration continued, President Guy Bailey hit the stage with some words of encouragement.
Any university in this state would be proud to have this freshman class.
Using examples from his childhood, Eric Bostic let freshmen know that everyone is unique in their own way.
This arena day has a story, something you've been through. And sometimes we let our stories hold us back.
Being a new college student, some may feel the pressure to have everything planned out.
That, you're not perfect, they don't have to be perfect, but in order to be great, it's a choice to have the right attitude and take those steps every day.
Roundup allows students to see firsthand that in UTRGV, we are all united. The event was full of dance, laughter, and even a glimpse of the future.
I look forward to working with you, and most important, in 4 years, I look forward to shaking your hand and handing you a diploma. Congratulations. Thank you.
This event helped prepare and rally up tomorrow's leaders. In Edinburgh, Eric Guerra, UTRGV-TV.
Since last week, students have been stopping by at Youth Central to stay on top of their financial aid. But with more than 200 students visiting each day, some changes were made to shorten the waiting time.
What we were finding is some students were signing in remotely, but they weren't coming into the center when they were being called. And therefore, that was causing some delays for students who were here.
Students at the Edinburgh campus have been asked to sign in person at the Student Services building rather than online until this Friday, September the 2nd. The system has helped decrease the waiting time to 5 minutes. And if you plan on visiting, make sure to sign in before 5 p.m. Yesterday was an exciting first day of school for UTRGV students, and our reporters Daniel Galvan and Tyler Landgraf captured all of the happenings across campus.
And I'm Tyler Landgraf here in Brownsville, and it's the first day of school here at UTRGV. We're gonna try and get some people. High fives. Hey. So we're here with Leah. How was your first day of school?
It was great. I got to class late though. The parking was really crazy. I had to park all the way in the back.
So we have an assistant now. It's Leah. This is Leah.
Hello, everybody.
I interviewed her first, but now she's assisting us. So we'll see how that goes. Hey guys, how's your first day of school going? Good? Good. It's good to hear. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
It's going pretty great. Hi, UTRGV.
It's been pretty good. I mean, I went to my anatomy class and that was pretty exciting, finding out everything that I have for this semester, and all I need to do is buy books, so I'm looking forward to that.
Books are the most difficult part.
Yeah.
Acquiring them all. It's they're expensive.
Yeah, I know. And then
I need to get books myself.
Yeah, and I don't get a refund, so I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do it.
Have you having a good day? Woo! Another one. You having a good day? Yes. Sir, are you having a good day? High five.
Woo! Are you having a good day? Awesome.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
High five. High five.
High
You're
five.
having a good day.
No, I'm not having a good.
today.
Woo! Yeah, you do. Yes.
Woo!
Oh! You got it.
Well, I kind of arrived late for biology class, and and there was 5 people standing, no chairs.
Oh my gosh. Talk about not having enough chairs.
Yeah, not enough chairs, but everything is pretty good.
High five if you're having a good day.
Oh, high five.
Woo! Oh wait.
It's going really great. I'm excited because I've met so many new people and so many old people that I've had in my past life. And my professors are pretty cool so far. Everybody's really friendly. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. I love school.
Woo! Yes, yes. High fives. Let's see if we can get everyone.
It's been okay. It's actually been really good. I've had a lot of fun today in my first class. I don't know.
I haven't had coffee. I got here 2 hours earlier than I was supposed to because I don't have a ride here. I got donuts when I walked in though, so that was pretty neat.
As an advisor, how's your day been going?
It's been busy, really busy with the students. They have lots of different needs, additional recommendations, and changes of major.
Well, despite the heat here in Brownsville, faculty and students seem to be having a great first day at school.
Parking is a hassle for the first few weeks of school, but some students still have to walk long distances to arrive on time to their classes. UTRGV offers shuttle buses that get you from point A to point B. All you need is your student ID.
One thing that I do want to encourage the students to plan ahead, obviously.
We also want students to follow us on Twitter. We're at UTRGV_PTS, and you'll be able to get any updates or service disruptions or changes or anything like that via Twitter.
The B Metro buses only operate within the city of Brownsville, while the Metro McAllen operates in the city of McAllen. Other providers will charge $5 a day or $25 for a 30-day pass. For further information on their bus routes, time schedule, or more, check out their updated Fall 2016 Transportation Guide at their Twitter page. We've all been there before, walking around campus dazed and confused, but don't worry, our reporter Axel Divino has advice that will help the incoming freshmen stay ahead of the game.
How's it going, Vaqueros? Welcome back to school. It's the beginning of the 2016 and 2017 fall and spring semesters. Today, my aim is talking to you freshmen right now. I remember when I was a freshman, it was really hard. I was confused, I was lost in the sauce, I had no idea where to go. I had all these buildings around me. It's a pretty big campus, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know where to go. I had to find my classes 5 minutes before the classes started, which was my mistake. I should have never done that. So today, my aim is to give you guys tips. I'm with and I'm here today. So Antonio, you think you could give our incoming freshmen a few tips on what you think could help benefit them in their first week of college?
Absolutely, guys. You as a freshman, you have so many questions like I did when I was a freshman. The thing I tell you guys is ask questions. If you have questions about your financial aid, about your classes, about where to get tutor, so many things that you can ask. Don't be afraid. Go ahead. If you see someone on campus walking around, ask. That's the key for you to be successful. Ask, because nobody knows. But as soon as you ask, you can get information and you can make it work. So freshmen, don't forget, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask someone.
Well, from my experience, I would say tip number one, use your map. I'm sure you're probably given one at orientation, if not the Bronc Roundup. Use it, because if you don't know where you are and you don't have anything to reference, things will be pretty tough for you.
I guess just plan things out, have a planner, and just make things beforehand, like a week ahead. And also get to know the people in your major, and that way you will know like more or less what to expect, and also they could help you out because they already have the books or the materials, so they can just lend it to you and you save money.
Second tip. Parking. Parking usually gets pretty hard to find around late morning, if not probably noon, around there. Early afternoon, you're pretty much out of luck. So try to get morning classes if possible.
So I hope all you freshmen got that down, because I know if I was a freshman and I just heard all those tips, my first week of college would have been so much smoother and so much better. So I wish all you freshmen a good first week and first year of college, to be exact. How about you, Andrew? You scared for your first year of college?
Not anymore, thanks to you and all your amazing tips.
Thanks, Andrew. And for UTRGV-TV, I'm Axel Divino.
Before school even started, the UTRGV women's soccer team was already in action. With updates on the team plus much more, here's Daniel Galvan with this week's Sportscast.
The great Catherine Perry once dared to ask, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? That's how I felt without UTRGV sports, but I passed the time playing basketball, grass hopping, doing parkour, fencing, wheelbarrow racing, and dating. You are absolutely beautiful.
Look, Daniel, I'm just not that into you. I just used you for your charger.
Fortunately, that time has passed.
UTRGV Sports is back, Daniel.
It's time to get into action.
How's it going, guys? It's great to be back. You wouldn't believe it, but I spent my time off hanging out with Ryan Lochte, and we got robbed. We had our hearts stolen by this adorable seal jumping into this boat. Nevertheless, it's good to be back as UTRGV Sports is back. The UTRGV 2016-2017 season kicked off with the women's soccer team hosting the UTRGV Invitational. With Farley Dickinson, UNLV, and Texas A&M Corpus Christi, things were popping at the UTRGV soccer field. Manchester United was Zlatan and Pogba were not invited. But on Friday night, the squad played Texas A&M Corpus Christi in their first game of the South Texas Showdown. Now, the South Texas Showdown is a brand new rivalry series between the Vaqueros and the Islanders happening throughout the year in home-and-home series in 12 different sports. You know, they're going to play basketball games, volleyball, soccer, skee ball, koala shoving, etc. All the best sports. Anyways, back to the game. The first goal of the season was a product of two UTRGV veterans working together as junior Andrea Barrera hit one of UTRGV's 15 corner kicks in the game, and it's placed nicely for team captain Hannah Spetz, who puts the ball in the net at the 26th minute. Corpus Christi did equalize things with the goal, but then UTRGV came back faster than Frank Ocean's follow-up album with the goal by Kelsey Jepson at the 44th minute, assisted by Andrea Barrera once again. UTRGV took the first game of the South Texas Showdown, but I have to give serious props to Texas A&M Corpus Christi, okay? They don't have a football team, but they have the most amazing shirt for their hypothetical football team in their bookstore. Here's my cousin Sophie posing with it, and a shout out to my cousin Sophie. Sophie just started her first week of college at Corpus Christi. Good luck to Sophie. And fun fact about Sophie, she was named after a sofa, but like a really nice sofa. It had a great comforter. Anyways, on Sunday, UTRGV took on Farley Dickinson, and the team was actually battling food poisoning. I can only assume the team ate a Whopperito or ate at Denny's. A plate of sadness for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Anyways, despite the food poisoning, UTRGV jumped to a 1-0 lead with this Deandra Aliaga goal, assisted by Elisa Espino, and Sherryland's own Daniela Cantu heads it in for the old double goal. Personally, that should have counted for 2. But here's Coach Glad talking about the tragedy that is Justin Bieber deleting his Instagram account. I believed in you, Justin, and you let me down, like Jay Sean. Here's the team playing Pokemon Go. Here's goalie Erica Gonzalez looking like Neo out of the Matrix with this wonder save. She's from Harlingen South, which is one of the best high schools in the entire world other than Harlingen High School. Hashtag Cardinal Spirit never dies. Hashtag Harlingen humor. Here I am getting hit by a soccer ball. Seriously, that's me on the camera. Deandra Aliaga could not save me, but she spent her energy doing something much more important, scoring her second goal of the game off of this free kick. Farley Dickinson did battle back, tying it up 2-2, and ultimately winning with a sudden death goal and extra time. But I'm not going to show you any of those goals, okay? I want to be just like North Korea. That's like a joke, by the way. Seriously, Kim Jong-un is a pretty awful person, and what he and that government do to their people in that country is disturbing. And his hair looks like an expired, rotten bunt cake mutated with James Harden's new work shoe and mutated with a gothic emo fair at the Life's Good Charlotte. So that was UTRG Women's Soccer's first week in the books. The team went 1-1 with the win over Corpus and a loss to Farley Dickinson, and they're really good. They were last year's Northeast Conference champions, but a good start for the squad given that the team was dealing with food poisoning right out of the gates. And before we move on, I just want to, Axel, you can stand up. Axel, you've literally been like sitting the whole time. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Just enjoying everything, you know.
What are you enjoying?
Your funny puns, man. Hilarious. It's great stuff.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it, man.
All right. Anyways, we got other Valley soccer news to talk about. The only thing hotter than Zac Efron this summer has been the RGV Toros. The team literally hasn't lost or even given up a single goal since June 26. All right, June 26, back when One Dance was atop the Billboard chart, and we still didn't know that Suicide Squad was an awful movie. With good acting, though, Margot Robbie, you did good. Since June 26, the Toros have played 8 games and outscored their opponents 17-0. Here's some of those 17 goals, 4 of which were scored by Zenon Satic, who battled back from concussion issues earlier in the year. Emilio Garcia also had 4. Ruben Luna had 3. Eric Bird and Memo Rodriguez each had 2 goals apiece. And then the other goals were scored by Clemson teammates TJ Kasner and Kyle Murphy. They might know Deshaun Watson. The Toros drew with OKC twice. They had 0-0 games against Sacramento and Tulsa, but RGVFC did beat Tulsa 5-0. Colorado 2-0. They blanked Seattle 6-0, and also topped Vancouver by 4 goals. And with a few more games left in the year, looking at the playoff picture here in the Western Conference, RGV is 3rd with 39 points behind Vancouver and Sacramento, who each have 40. Now, I was going to interview Lionel Messi, but we are just out of time. I'll push him back till next week. That scrub. But I'll be back next week with more UTRGV, more RGV Toros news. There will probably be less milk consumption, but thanks for watching and sharing, or walking. you know, that's good for you too. Reporting for UTRGV-TV, I'm Daniel Gavon, and you stay classy, Rio Grande Valley.
That's all we have for you today, but remember, if you have a story that you'd like for us to know about, you can find us on our social media, or you can send us an email at utrgvtv@gmail.com. If you want to stay up to date, make sure to join us next week for more news. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.